Hello there, everyone. TheAndrata here, and welcome back to episode 2 of our All the Mods 7 Season 2 Let's Play, where today we are talking about our cool new bases, our massive cave we found, and getting ourselves prepped with our tech for next episode. Let's get started. Welcome back, my friends, to another wonderful day here in the world of TheAndrata, where, some progress has been made in our All the Mods 7 world. So, and you can tell by my experience that I have down here, right? Right. Anyway, so last episode we left off, we had found ourselves our village that we wanted to live in and started claiming our mine colonies and all of that stuff. And I was working on placing down this darn ship, right? And I couldn't get it. It literally, oh my gosh, it was the most massive pain to set this thing down ever. I finally got it to go, set it down and everything. It had to have all of this space filled in. I'm going to put a torch here just in case. It was a massive pain. But anyway, so if we go up into the ship, we can take a look and see what's inside of here. And it's just pretty cool. Honestly, I'm probably not going to use it, to be honest, but it's a ship that has stuff. We can come up here, you know, it looks nice and everything. And if we go down here into the captain's quarters, we got a couple beds, some bookshelves, we have a crafting table, we have a rack here with a build tool and a town hall, some starter tools here. We have a barrel with a bunch of food, and actually I forgot that this food was over here, so we're going to take that. Some coal, which is nice. And if we go downstairs, we have a like storage area, right, with a large chest, some barrels and everything. Just some general storage over here. Nothing too crazy or anything, but you know, pretty cool. I don't know if there's anything hidden in this thing, in this what is this called, this ship, but it's cool. It's a cool little setup and everything. However, after I built it and everything, I was like, well, I mean, cool, but climbing up and down this ladder every time I need to do anything is going to be an absolute pain. And so I decided to build another structure. And apparently you can only build one of the, you're only supposed to be able to build one of these supply camps or something in a world. And there is an achievement for it that, which I don't know how to access my achievements here, but there's an achievement when you place it down that's something like mine started or something like that, or welcome to mine colonies or whatever. When I built that, I did not get that achievement. I did not know you can only place one of these supply ships down. I even mentioned it in the last episode, and you guys have been commenting, talking about how you can only put one down. I put this down, achievement did not pop, and that achievement is what, when you gain the achievement, that's what locks you out of being able to place down a second supply camp ship or whatever. And so I placed down another one. Didn't know. This time the achievement popped and I can't place any more, but I built this guy, which is the fortress camp, because I felt like, you know, it kind of fits. I mean, it doesn't really fit the theme over here very well, I guess. This is spruce. This is, you know, stone and dark oak and everything, but hey, you know what, I like it. It works, and it gives us a little nice home. The main reason I built this because it has walls, so I don't have to worry about mobs or anything like that coming into our base. But yeah, let's go on a tour. So basically we have, you know, a whole bunch of just different woods and everything. I placed down our waystone here for us. We got some woods, we got some barrels, we've got some hay bales and all that stuff. If we come inside, we've got some furnaces and a crafting table, basically everything you need to get started with your playthrough and everything like that. The racks had the food that we saw over there, and then the tools. It also comes with a set of armor, which I specifically did not take this armor and do anything with it because I wanted you guys to be able to see what there is here. I don't want you. I want you. I will take the shield. Yeah, and then you can go away. Bam. Oh, that's nice. The shield only comes out when you have a item. I like that. But anyway, so you have this, and if we go upstairs, so normally this is wool all right here, but I replaced that with oak planks, and I did install a mod called Faster Ladder Climbing, or Climb Ladders Faster, because my God, climbing these ladders was absolutely like a nightmare. So we can climb ladders now pretty quickly, and we can go down them pretty quickly. I like it. So anyway, over here, this is my storage area. I've designated this second floor to storage, and I've placed a bunch of barrels down, and they are labeled as to what we have inside of them. So like our woods is going to be any sort of wood types that we have. Our wood of choice right now is fir logs, because there is a massive fir forest right over here. So I've just been chopping down some of these trees, and we get fir. When we craft, for the most part, these fir planks turn into oak. So anything that we craft, it makes like oak planks, or I'm sorry, oak signs, or oak ladders and things like that. Well, regular ladders, but like oak. It does oak stuff. Okay, oak trapdoors, things like that. I'm gonna go ahead and place this stuff in here. Now this technically counts as food, and I already have some of this over here, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. Your food. You're a mob drop. You don't belong there. And there we go. So anyway, so we have our miscellaneous drawer. We have plants and foods. We have mob drops here. We have gems and dusts. I've done a bit of mining in between episodes. We're going to go talk about my mine, because there's a lot of interesting stuff down in our mine. We have our metals and ores, a bunch of iron, and then a bunch of like the miscellaneous, a bunch of building blocks, cobbled deep slate, and then basically I kept a stack of each kind of stuff that we find downstairs in case I ever need it. These wooden storage crates are fantastic for mining, by the way, until we get a backpack, which is on our to-do list, and then all of our woods. And then up here on the top floor, there's nothing up here really. It's just campfire around iron bars. Let's go ahead and take a nap soon. It is about to sleep. As you can see, we did have a death. I went AFK for a little bit. Completely forgot that mobs are going to spawn in this area, and I got like completely deleted by a zombie. So it happens. What are you going to do about it? Not much in this case, because we died, and that's basically all there is to it. So anyway, let's go take a tour of our mine colony. Nothing's really changed over here in the mine colony, and actually Mikhail, our first builder, died. As you can see, I have torches all over the place now. I went mining because I needed coal so I can make torches and everything, and then I was just mining, came back, and Mikhail was dead. Somewhere over here. He had nothing to do, nothing doing. So it really didn't hurt that he died, but he was our first villager, and I feel like I let him down. Now we have the place lit up. There are torches everywhere, so we're good to go. But we have quite a lot of villagers. Like, these guys are doing good. Always wanted houses. These are recruiters. Oh, because we have the tavern, so I can recruit these guys if I wanted to. They're going to have higher stats than any other villager. I always forget where my town hall is. I think it's, oh my goodness, I cannot remember where my town hall is. Is this my town hall? Or no, you're the tavern again. I need to mark the town hall. Like, I need to put a waypoint. This village is so big, and since I didn't lay it out, I don't know where things are. I'm pretty sure the town hall was like back. That's the town hall. Yeah, it's this thing here. Let's go ahead and pop inside of here and see what's going on here. We should be able to see all of our villagers. Yeah. So if we come into here and we take a look at our citizens, these are all our citizens that we have. We have, like I said, we have a lot. I went and claimed all of the housing in this area. You can kind of see the little green marks around the map. That means it's a building from mine colonies, and it's claimed, and it's doing its thing. So we have a bunch of villagers, a lot of children. We don't have a lot of people who are actually doing anything so far, or at least we didn't. But like, all these unemployed, I believe, are going to be children. We have some builders. We have a bunch of stuff. A bunch of people doing work. We have some guards. We have some cooks and stuff. We really need to start working on managing these guys and getting them, putting them to work, really. I just, I was dealing with mining and stuff, trying to get myself situated before I dealt with these guys. And it was probably too soon for me to be able to, set all this up. Astrid, you must be our guard. Yes. Does this tell me your job in here? Yes. Druid. I don't know what a druid does. That looks to be new. Interesting. I wonder what a druid does. You look druidish, though. Druidish. But anyway, so we'll dive back in. We'll take care of our villagers here soon, and putting them to work. Really, we need to fix all the housing too. Chana, you are going to be our builder. We really need to kick off fixing all this housing. So repair. and then it'll tell me what is going to be needed to repair this. Like, we need to get rid of all these cobwebs, you need to fix all these holes. I don't even know what theme that we have for all this stuff is. Like, what's our design here? Manage housing? No, that just tells me who lives there. Like, yeah, I don't even know where you work, things like that. But we're working on it. We're getting going, and we'll get this place straightened out soon. One recommendation that was made to me was to whatever log that they're going to use, which looks like spruce, set up a botany pot. Let's look up pot. Not that kind. Is botany pots not in here? I swear botany pots was in here. I guess not. Huh. Not Botania. That's Mythic Botany. All right. Well, I guess Botany Pots isn't in here. We're going to need some kind of auto grower. Anyway, something that can grow automatically the spruce logs and stuff, and dump it into our warehouse just automatically. Just have it go straight into the warehouse so they can access it and do the stuff that they need to do. Anyway, let's go ahead and pop down into our mine. It's going to be right over here. This used to be a forester's hut, but I tore it down. There's like 4 or 5 forester's huts in this village, not one mine anywhere. So I don't need all these forester's huts. So I tore it down and I converted this over to my mine so that we can go down. So let's go ahead and pop down. Before we do, I want to point out, this is Minecraft 1.18. The world height, the build height has changed in this version of Minecraft. We can now build up to, I don't even know, like, is it 256 positive, 512? I don't know. We can go really high into the sky, and we can also go very deep down below. So your normal levels of mining are not going to be accurate. Diamonds are not on Y level 11 as was standard before this, where you strip mine on Y11. Not going to work for you. Don't do my Y level 11. If you go into JEI and we take a look at, first example, diamond ore, and we look at the recipe of diamond ore, there is this tab called World Gen. World Gen is going to tell you where it spawns at, and it is most common at Y level -63. So I just want to throw that out there, that you can't just do what you used to do, because it ain't gonna work. So like iron ore is most common at like Y level 17 or Y level 236 inside of mountains. Gold ore is -49. So luckily this exists. This World Gen mod is here, so you can see where things are much easier. It makes things a lot easier. So yeah, anyway, we're gonna pop down. So basically what I have is right here. This is Y level 36, and I used this for iron and copper mining. So vein mining has this fantastic thing called small tunnel, which you can use to vein mine and dig out a small tunnel. So like if we were to go ahead and do it right here, and then we do it again right here, it dug out a nice small tunnel for us. And it'll only dig out the blocks that are the same as what you had before, but it makes things so much easier when you're mining. Small tunnel, down, follow it along, see what you find. Like, it works great. One of these Y levels, I have some diamonds floating around somewhere. So anyway, and I forgot to fill this hole in. So usually what I'll do is I'll vein mine down, and then that's when I will go find anything of interest and then start strip mining. And I strip mine every other block. Bam, 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 bam. Just like so. Okay, so this is where I got iron and copper. And then if we pop down here, there are going to be some miscellaneous ores along the walls. I generally tend not to deal with those. And I did do the thing that you're not supposed to do, which is, as you can see, obviously, dig straight down. Luckily, I didn't run into any caves, but with the ability to dig straight down with this, because it doesn't only work horizontally, you can dig straight down as well. It makes it easier to dig down and see if you're going to run into any caves. So yeah, FTB Ultimine, fantastic. Y level 45. We're going to skip Y level 45 for the moment, and we're going to drop all the way down here to bedrock. This is -59, and I ran into bedrock here. Technically, we can go down to -64, I believe, maybe -63. But I found bedrock here, so I said, yep, this is our level. This is where we're going to start. And if we go take a look down here, we have some diamonds. So I always like to get my first diamonds here with you guys, so that way you can see us get the diamonds. So let's go ahead and break those and Woo, we got diamonds. And this uranium slate ore is on my nerves because it requires a diamond pickaxe to break the uranium ore, and it's kind of a pain. It's in the way, really. And then if we pop down here, I use these torches to mark where more diamonds are. So if we pop down here somewhere, it's probably quite a long way. As you can see, I mine, like, you know, I just keep going until I can't go anymore, or I get bored of this path, and then I'll decide to switch it up and go back the other way. But or we run into lava or water or something that I just don't feel like dealing with. But anyway, there's some diamonds somewhere down here. Let's go ahead and fill in my holes. There we go. There's some diamonds. So we have more diamonds over here. This is a 4 bang of diamonds. So let's grab those. And then I don't believe there was anything else down here that was of interest. We do have this resonating ore from Deep Resonance, but that requires a diamond pickaxe. And yeah, and then that's going to be the end of this tunnel. So yeah, basically that's where we're at with mining. And then I have more branches. I just keep going until we find interesting stuff and things. So I'm going to make this long trek down this tunnel. We'll be right back. Okay, we are now at Y level -45, which is where you can find gold ore, I believe. I believe it was gold. I wrote all this down because I went through every ore and I was like, okay, where am I going to find things at? So yeah, gold ore is -46 is where it's the most common. So -45 with my head at 46, we're good. So anyway, we have more diamonds here, which is great. And then if we keep going straight here, we are going to walk ourselves into this massive cave structure. My 1.18 has caves, and this has caves. So I popped into here and I ran around like a chicken with my head cut off and placed down as many torches as I could. Mobs are following me. Skeletons are shooting at me. You saw back home I had some, bones and zombie flesh and all that stuff. But I basically just ran around and lit up as much of this place as I could. That way, we don't have any mobs to deal with. But like, look at all this stuff in here. We have redstone ore, we have zinc ore, there's iron, I don't even know what that is. Like there's ore everywhere. So it's gonna take me some time to come through here. Do not fall into there. Ooh, that was close. Take some time to come through here and mine all this stuff up. But yeah, it's great. We have all this available to us. And this thing goes on forever. And I'm talking forever. I don't like all these dark spots. I know I turn F7 on, which is our light level overlay. If you hit F7 on your keyboard, it'll tell you if an area is too dark or not, and whether mobs are going to spawn. Some of these spots seem so dark. And I know they changed the way that the lighting worked in this version as well. So it's going to be just me. But yeah, like, some of those areas, like, it looks like mobs would spawn there, but they won't. I have F7 turned on. You're not seeing the light level overlay, which means they're not going to spawn. Hey, look, more diamonds. I didn't even notice these. I wasn't looking for them. While I was running, I was running, like, for my life. There was a ton of mobs in here. Nothing too crazy, just zombies, spiders, skeletons. The skeletons were the worst. But yeah. It's basically just this massive cave structure. I ran back here, down here, nothing down there. But yeah, so I'll come and clear all this stuff out. There is these cool ores that I didn't grab. This is deep slate dark ore. I did grab some of this before when I was mining. That is from EvilCraft, and we're definitely going to check out that mod. It is I have been told that it has great utility items. Like, there are I was like, what did I see? There are like broomsticks where you can get early game flight. There is like ore tripling. There's Fortune 5 that you can get fairly easily. So we're definitely going to check out EvilCraft. That is fluorite ore. Look, I even missed some. Light it up. So light them up. Okay. I'm just trying to make sure that, like, no enemies are going to spawn anywhere near me because I don't want to deal with them, you know? Y'all know what I'm saying? You don't want to deal with zombies and creepers sneaking up on you and blowing you up and then just making you mad. And then you're like, oh my gosh, why? Let's go ahead and pop up here because apparently I missed this whole area. Yeah. Like I said, ton of stuff. This cave system is massive. There's even a mine shaft somewhere in here. I don't even know how to find where it is. I did set up my entrance somewhere. It's on my map, I believe. I put cave entrance. Yeah, cave entrance. There we go. All those torches. That's cave entrance. Just definitely mark where you came in because it's very easy to get lost. But if we pop up here, there's even more stuff. Like this place, like I said, is ridiculous. There's an urn there. I didn't break any of those because I wanted to see what was in them with you guys. There was some flax seeds. That's about it. But yeah, Caves and Cliffs is awesome. Look at all these. What are all these urns? That one had emeralds in it. Nice. I'm waiting for... Oh, see, I have an area that wasn't lit up. That guy is so fast. Get out of here, Wild and Hunter. I'm also not full health. Okay, whew. I gotta find out where he came from because that area is not lit up. Ah, there's a spider over there. There's another one. Apparently, I missed this whole section lighting it up. But that's basically what it was. I just ran around and ran away from everything. But yeah, we have a whole mine shaft up here that I haven't explored. We have, it looks like Applied Energistics 2. Oh no, Arcane Crystal Ore. Forbidden Arcanus is in here. Does that mean we can make tools indestructible? Because that is a fantastic... I mean, it's very OP and very cheesy, but I love being able to make things indestructible. Yeah, that's all that. So anyway, we're going to go ahead back home. I don't need to go through all this stuff right now just yet. Eventually I will come and clear all this out and well, probably not clear all of it out. There's a lot here, but we'll work on it. And as we need stuff, we know we have this giant cave system. If we need iron, we know that there's a bunch of iron. There's a bunch of everything here. So we don't really have to worry about mining too much. I'm going to go ahead and teleport home. If you want to set home, you can do so. /set home will set your home location so you can teleport home. And I believe you can teleport back to where you were. I've never used that one before. It was pointed out to me in my last playthrough, and yeah, it's actually pretty awesome if you're teleporting back and forth between places. So with all of that being said, all of that work being done, what are we going to be working on going forward here in the series? What's our next steps and everything? Well, we have a couple things. First off, let's clean up my inventory here. Curse of Binding. If I put this on, I cannot take it off. I don't like that. We have mob drops, we have plants as dark gems are these things here. We have some deep slate. The worst part is actually doing the inventory cleanup. I hate this part, but we're going to try and quickly move past all this. Ash, I guess, is miscellaneous. Okay. Oh, and I got this ancient tome. There was a raid on our village in which they dropped an ancient tome. So if you didn't know, over time your village will get raided, and it will spawn some enemies that you have to go kill, or else they will kill all your villagers. They're like Vikings that come in. I did get these 2 rewards from Corrail Tombstone when I died, so let's go ahead and open these and see what in the world we got. Tombstone Soulbound preserves items on death, and then Graves Dust combine in inventory. What are you used for? White marble and impregnated diamond. That, okay. All right, sure. Allows you to pray for your soul on graves, resets perks and things like that. We'll deal with Corrail Tombstones. As far as I know, it actually has some pretty darn good stuff that you can do with it. But anyway, what I want to do right now is take a look at our drawers, right? We're already having issues with storage. We just started, but we have storage issues, and we need to fix those. So there is a mod in here I was looking through that is called Sophisticated Storage. Made by the same guy who does Sophisticated Backpacks. Sophisticated Storage is the storage version of Sophisticated Backpacks. Same thing here, in which your storage containers can get upgrades. You can do cool things with them. You can upgrade them to different tiers that hold more. So we're definitely going to check this out. We currently have a whole bunch of vanilla barrels and everything, and I specifically set up vanilla barrels because normally this is vanilla chests that you're doing this with, but sophisticated storage allows barrels. So you can do barrels. You can do apparently shulker boxes too. I did not know this. But we can upgrade our barrels to allow us to do different things. So we first have the basic tier upgrade, which is going to need some redstone torches and some sticks. We're going to need a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these. So let's grab 7 of you. Yeah, and then a bunch of sticks. More sticks than that even. Yeah, just turn all those into sticks. That's fine. Okay, so this is the basic tier upgrade. Upgrades vanilla inventories to their sophisticated version. And I don't know what the sophisticated version does. I don't know if it does anything fancy or anything like that. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And then we're going to grab 7 of those. And then we're just going to upgrade our storages here. Oh, man, it breaks my signs when I do that. It makes sense that it does, because this is actually replacing the block. So I'll have to fix all my signs again. That's okay. So now we have sophisticated storage spruce barrels. And they basically look exactly the same. Matching items. Yeah, nothing too interesting or too crazy here with these. It's just some barrels. Is there anything fancy barrel-wise that we can do? Interesting that it converted them to spruce barrels. These slimes are going to be the absolute death of me. Oh, probably literally. I don't have no fall damage. I don't know why I jumped off of there. Oh my gosh, there are so many slimes. I need to get up there and just basically light that whole island up. I'm probably going to do that in between episodes because these are going to drive me nuts. And we're just so close that I'm just going to keep hearing them as they fall. And then they migrate their way towards me because I am the only living entity in the area. Let's go home and back upstairs. Okay. So anyway, sophisticated barrels. So we have upgrade slots now. We have settings where we can lock storage slots. We can set memory inside of these. I don't know if we're going to actually need to do any of that, but that's kind of cool. We can set slots that don't sort, and you can set it to display items. Okay. So just like with backpacks, the exact same thing with backpacks. I don't want this. No, I don't. Turn off. Shift click, control click, control click. Okay, control click turns it off. I don't like that. But with that, we can go ahead and now we can upgrade our chests, right? We can go ahead and do, again, sophisticated iron to gold. So this is what we want to get. Basic to iron tier upgrade, which is going to require another redstone torch and a bunch of iron. It's going to require 8 total iron. I have some here, and then I have some here. I just need another redstone torch. We're going to do one of these, and then we're going to work on other stuffs. But basically, I need to upgrade my miscellaneous chest one so that I can get things going. Okay, so then if I do you, and now we have an iron one, which doubled the amount of storage that this can hold. So now I can go ahead and put these things in there, and we don't have to worry about storage issues. I like it a lot. This is my woods chest, so anything wood related goes into here. And then mob drops. So yeah, I'm going to work on getting all of these guys upgraded to at least the iron tier, maybe gold tier. We have it. But what we need to do is work on getting ourselves upgrades, right? We need to get ourselves power and ore doubling, tripling, quadrupling, all of that stuff. Because, you know, we have our ore here, and I don't want to have to continue to mine. So we're going to try and maximize as much as we can out of these. And again, Minecraft 1.18, things have changed. Because if you don't know, when you break an ore now in the world, if you break an iron ore, you can potentially drop 2 raw iron, 3 raw iron, and it is affected by fortune. You're no longer going to get 1-to-1. When you break an iron ore, you're going to get 1 iron ore. You're going to get multiple of these little chunks out of your ore. It does change things if you're familiar with ore doubling and stuff with our standard methods, thermal or mechanism and stuff. It's not the same anymore. If we take a look at our usage for raw iron, one of those will just smelt up into an iron piece, perfect, just like it normally would. However, if we go ahead and take a look at like our pulverizer, for example, if you're familiar with 1.16 prior to 1.18, if you put one of these in a pulverizer, you'd get 2 iron dust. You don't anymore. You get 1 iron dust with an additional chance of 25% to get another one. And it is boostable with flint or some sort of catalyst. And then you also get a 5% chance of getting some other thing. And then that's iron ore. Gold ore has different, stuff. And yeah, that's basically where you're at with your ore. That can be smelted up straight into a nickel nugget, a guaranteed nickel nugget, and an iron ingot with a 50% chance of getting a secondary iron ingot. So that's actually better odds than using the pulverizer. Pulverizer just gets you a 25% chance to get a dust, and then you have to smelt that. So induction smelters kind of sort of the way to go here. 50% chance of getting an extra ingot, plus you're going to get a nickel nugget out of it. So that's almost doubling, almost ore doubling. But yeah, so, or you can go, there is another route you can go, which is mechanism. I believe you can enrich 3 of them and you're guaranteed to get 4. So it's like a 33% increase. Is that accurate? 33% increase, but you can no longer like throw them in the crusher and then get extra out of it, or you're not going to be guaranteed to get multiple until you get into mechanisms like, you know, doubling process where you're in a purification chamber or chemical injection chamber and everything. But remember, this requires 3 of them now to get 8 instead of just 1 to 1. So it's definitely changed. We're going to have to figure out exactly how. The only other thing would be a macerator, guaranteed to get 2. What is your cost? An electronic circuit, which is an LV cable, which is copper and rubber, which is a slime ball. You know what? And then industrial grade metal, which is blasted or smelted iron. That gets us that. Cobble, flint. That's just straight ore doubling out of this. That's actually an idea. FTB industrial contraptions. That is straight doubling. And this is an advanced, this is a work in progress. Straight doubling is actually better than anything that we've looked at so far. Or Create can do it. But yeah, actually, if we look at our induction smelter, that's not guaranteed to double. Pulverizer's not guaranteed to double. And then the enrichment chamber requires 3 to be put into it. You know what? This macerator is actually possible. Because we can make this electronic circuit. We can make rubber. Luckily, I mean, I'm complaining about them, but we have slime balls literally right here. We can just smelt up some slime balls into some rubber because we have this slime island that is driving me nuts. But you know what? It's actually a blessing because we're going to be able to get this done. Cobblestone, a machine block, just requires industrial grade metal, which is just smelting up some iron. And that'll get us doubling of our ore. I like that. So we're going to work on getting ourselves a macerator set up. Now, if we take a look at our quests, our quest book has been woefully taken care of. I have quickly progressed past most of this stuff. Like this is wanting me to get stone tools, and then it wants me to get, you know, cobblestone and glass and stuff and make a bed and then get a waystone or like get a regular furnace. I'm going to go ahead and complete these quests just so that they're out of the way. But like, yeah, we really don't need any of this stuff. We'll get an iron furnace and all that. Yeah, okay. I like it. Look, it wants me to get a chest. Like, we're past all this, but that's okay. We'll collect it all in just a moment. So anyway, that's going to be it for today's episode. So next episode, we are going to come back. We are going to work on getting ourselves the macerator now. I'll get everything prepped that we need for that. Like I said, we're going to try and minimize the usage of our materials that we have now. Ultimately, what I would like to build would be a builder from RF tools, which is going to require an ender pearl, some redstone, all the modium, which I think we have to go into the other dimension in order to get this. So it's not going to be 100% on the table now, but soon. Our backup is already running. Okay, cool. But yeah, that's basically where we're at. So we're going to get our macerator going, and then we're going to get some way to smelt that, most likely an iron furnace, and we'll follow the quest line for that because the furnaces from the pack are actually pretty decent. And then that'll get us ore doubling, which is going to allow us to start getting into a lot of other things. And then getting like, you know, wind generator for renewable energy and all that stuff. What's this button? Oh my. What are you? Oh no. What did I do? Get out of here. Okay, go away. As far as I know, actually, you can like alt click so then you can lock slots from sorting. Yeah, look. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. If you alt click, you'll lock slots from sorting. It will not sort those slots. Ah, I really like that. That is really cool. because I always end up having stuff over here, like tools and stuff that I want to have access to right here. And then but you know, we pick up extra junk. Now it'll sort the extra junk without having to sort all this stuff. That is freaking awesome. Alt click. Anyway, that's it for today's episode. If you enjoyed, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. I do appreciate it, and it really does help out the channel. Like I said, we made a lot of progress and stuff, but I wanted to get us started and get us a foundation so that we can actually progress through the pack. The whole early game is the slowest portion of things, and it's the part that requires the most work from me off camera. So I figured, hey, let's take, you know, I got a 2-day window essentially between episodes. So I'm going to get a lot of stuff done, get us prepped. So then next episode, we can start diving into the tech and everything and start setting things up and having fun and doing things. So yeah, anyway, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.